you. Okay, that's that. Nearly bent my staff on that big one. Wow. That was one of the Society's heavyweight archaism weapons, the Lior Gun Easy. It's meant to be used for location defense, though, not assault. We can wonder about that later. I'm glad you're safe, Josette. What are the Capuyas doing here? Yeah, after you left, we hid out near the border. But then this weird thing appeared in the sky, and when we tried checking it out, the Bobcat's power cut out. And so you guys cratered. Though, hang on.
Here comes a new challenger!
The Bidoofs are here. The Bidoofs are here. Typhane, thank you for that raid. How was Torna DLC, sir? How was Torna DLC? What's up, Cardboard? Station, MPG, Leviathan. The question is, did he get lost? He did not. He doesn't want to admit it. So that means he did get lost. The only loss I had was a boss. I wasn't lost. I'll have to watch the rest of the VOD then. Or Dragon will tell me. I hope your stream was well, Scott. Thank you for that raid. Thank you for sharing the community as always. If you don't know who I am, my name is Jeff. We do a lot of retro modern RPGs here on the channel. Currently we're playing through the Legend of Heroes series. We're doing Trails in the Sky. This is the second chapter, so the second game in a 3-part trilogy. There are 9+ games in total. We're going to be doing them all, but we're doing games in between as well. So after we finish this, we are in the final chapter of the game. So this will take us, I'm going to say probably to Monday. Unless, I'll gauge it by the time we end tonight. But we're going to be starting Final Fantasy Tactics for our first playthrough of Final Fantasy Tactics after we finish second chapter. And then when we finish Tactics, we're jumping into the third. So yeah, fun times. I'm enjoying this, by the way. Very, very underrated. It's a very, I don't want to say underrated because I don't think that's the word for it. But it's one of those games that I think you need to play fully in order to understand it, because it's all intertwined. It was good, thanks. I'm gonna dash off real quick and be right back. My back right wisdom tooth is cut open in my, oh yeah, go get that taken care of, sir. It's niche. Yes, that's the word. Niche. What's up, Max? How are you? Welcome in. Guys, if you were not following my friend Typhane, please click on those Bidoofs. Check them out. Max, how are you? Welcome in. How was your Saturday? We found Josette. We found the airhead girl. Shouldn't your brothers be here? You guys are usually all together. Did they head out and scout or something? My it's a dark void of light. Dark, thank you for the 13 months, the baker's dozen. Oh no, I've been in the world of geese and small green things for far too long. Derek, thank you for the 13 months, sir. How are you? Get some emotes in the chat, please. Appreciate the support, Dark. You love the little green monsters that poke. Whoa, hey, what's wrong? Josette, please calm down. We're here, don't worry. Take your time and tell us what happened. The one-hit wonders, right? She did an amazing job on that poke emote. An amazing job. Joshua! Oh my. Whoa. Hey! Those creeps took my family. Kyle and Don baited them so I can get away. Joshua, what do I do? I'm gonna go and watch your SC FODs right now at stream day 4. Have lots of fun with the final chapter. No worries, MPG. I hope you enjoy watching as the story develops as I go through it. It's there's some fun times in it. Sorry I lost it. Guess you guys didn't expect that, huh? I think I'm a little calmer now. Eyes on you, Kapuya. Eyes on... Oh lord, that combination. Headspace, you're gonna get dragon started soon. Ahem. So, Josette, can you tell us what exactly happened? I think so. Yeah. So, we managed to crash about as gracefully as we could, right? And hey, our orbits work now. So we got to work fixing the Bobcat. The engine wasn't really damaged, but the rest of the ship was a mess. We were nosing around looking for material to use for repairs. Same mess we're in, really. It was 3 days ago now. We gotten the materials we needed and we're just about to start the real repair work when this octopus-like machine appeared. After I shot it, a red airship showed up. Jaegers came flooding out of it as soon as it landed. Ah, of course. You shot down a Vogel. They used those for scouting and patrols. It alerted the enemy to your location the instant it was destroyed. I knew it. What do I do? It's all my fault Kyle and Don were taken. Josette? Knock it off with the mopey face. If they got caught, let's go rescue them. What? Even if they are criminals themselves, if they're being held illegally, then they deserve bracer protection. Besides, we have some biscuits to grind with the society anyway. We'll save your brothers while we're at it. Estelle? Hold on a sec. What makes you think we want to be saved by the likes of bracers? The likes of bracers, huh? So you can save them all by yourself? Besides, you helped us when we were escaping the Glorious. It's way past time we return the favor. Josette, Estelle's right. If you run in on your own, you'll just be caught, and you won't help anyone just staying here. You know that, right? Why don't you head to the RCL for the moment? I suspect Kyle and the others are being kept on the Glorious. There's a good chance it's docked to the island somewhere. If we continue to investigate, I suspect we'll find it. We'll tell you when we locate it. I promise. ... All right. If you say so, Joshua. I'm not gonna just sit around and twiddle my thumbs, though. I'm gonna help, too. You want me to tag along? You just say so. I'll even help fix your ship. Yeah, okay. You can try to impress all you want, but it's still too late, Miss Tomboy. Shh. At least I am impressive. In more ways than you one compared to you. What was that? Come on now. Really? I don't know what it is with you two, but can't you try to get along? Joshua. Did he just say that? He just said that. Oh, sweet goddess above. Nice knowing you, Joshua. You utter dunce. Still an appropriate combo. Oh boy. Hey, Kapuya. Truce for the moment? Okay. Agreed. We have bigger fish to fry than each other right now. Wait. I'm glad you two are calling a truce, but what bigger fish are you talking about? Did I... Oh no, it's nothing. Now why would you think a thing like that, Okay. Why do their smiles fill me with such terror? Please form your party. You may choose 2 other members aside from the mandatory members. Removed members will return to the RCL.
Great. Shall we?
Shall we? The sass begins. Oh yes. Right then, let's go back. Let's get back to it. Before she left, Josette said she hadn't found any other way out. Yes, the bridges to the neighboring sector seem to have collapsed some time ago. It may be worth our time to search this district again. We may be able to find a clue of some sort. Roger that. Oh, hello. I can go inside. Oh, even better. Even though I'm healed. Well. That's fine. Down here, go over here. Welcome to the Cradle Municipal Office. This office is currently outside normal service hours. Oh, I can do this.
Persons with business are asked to select direct service from the automated service window in the back. Cradle 35, Municipal Office.
I don't need this. I don't need it because it's not speaking. Access to services limited to citizens only. Due to communication interruptions with the access pillar, services may be temporarily restricted. That was my Go XLR. I can turn into a robot voice.
The Halo Rail is the groundbreaking transit method unique to the Liber. Utilizing our powerful spatial manipulation technology, the system projects force field rails as needed, removing all need for physical rails.
Yeah, it was intended. Although I'm just reading this, it's not saying anything to me. Perhaps the greatest advantage of the system is the total lack of restrictions on rail placement. It is possible to flexibly connect every one of the city's countless stations directly. The Halo Rail helps carry all citizens to a pleasant, fulfilling city life. Should you have business in other sectors, be sure to make use of it. All Halo Rail stations terminals are capable of printing rail passes and offer a host of other services. Of these, the online shop is noteworthy for providing various useful daily items, as well as offering many sorts of tickets and passes. Furthermore, in the case that the Halo Rail main service is inoperative for some reason, users may also engage the station in emergency operations mode, as well as open emergency substratum passages at all terminals. Okay, so I've read all this. Okay. Due to the current communication errors with the Access Pillar Central Registrar, all reissued Gospels will be temporary. Please enter the name of the applicant for comparison to the local database. Celeste?
Here comes a new challenger!
Loki, thank you for that raid. How are you? Welcome in. Don't touch that dial. It's Loki TV raid. Loki, how was Final Fantasy VII? Yeah. Okay. Oh, it's always good. Thank you for that raid. If you're coming in on Loki's raid, if you don't know who I am, my name is Jeff. We do a lot of retro and modern RPGs here. We are currently playing through The Legend of Heroes Trails in the Sky, second chapter. We are in the final chapter of the game. It's been a fun experience. It must be matching the name and biological signature of the applicant with a database of the citizens. Unless we somehow have both, there's a little we can do. Okay. I seen a stray, so maybe Joshua can... Okay. Do this. Oh, so you were doing OG7? Not remake? I don't know. I'll leave it for now. OG7, no materia challenge. Ooh. Let's take all the typos we accidentally left in this game at launch and shove them all in here. Pretend they never happened. Gold gem. You obtain nothing. Absolutely nothing. I love these chest quotes. So every time you open a chest, if you check it out, it gives you a quote. I got post-stream stuff to do, but I've never seen this game. I'll be back. All right, sounds good, sir. Thank you for that raid. Appreciate it. Guys, if you are not checking out Loki, please go check him out. What do we have? Orbment. What is... Okay, so EP cut is gold. EP cost minus 50%. Ooh. What's up, Dragon? How are you, buddy? So we give it to him. Still only have Earth Guard. I think this was Defense 4 I had on him. Another one. Also, if you are aware, we have a gamble system, and I've started. I'm started giving it extra points at the end of the stream week for anybody who hosts. Let me see. Who's better off having that? That's EP Cut 3. Where is Best Boy? At the RCL. I've decided to take Onion. I have decided to take the Onion. I'm gonna give it to Onion. Onion! Maybe. Onion seems a bit more versatile at this time of the, just at this point in the game. Who did I give it the Onyx one to? Oh, I gave it to her. Okay. Just want to check and see something. Where is action? Okay, action 4. And give her back the Onyx one. I give her back the Onyx one. I need to get more water Sepith because I need I want another Sapphire gem. Oh, I forgot he does 0 damage to that. Oopsie.
That's that then. Let's move out.
There's nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. I feel like it Kimoshi. I'm wondering. What's up, Sealan? How are you, buddy? Welcome in. It goes. We are exploring the final area. That did not kill it. Okay, 17. That's good.
Not done yet.
Dang, Sealan. Dang. That's that. Report on heightened city security. In recent years, there have been a notable increase in the crime in less populated areas of the city, such as the Factoria blocks. As a result of this, heightened security measures were introduced. And while some citizens may have experienced some inconvenience as a result, those measures were designed to have the least impact possible on individual freedom. However, despite these measures, the crime rate continues to increase. The council therefore asks that citizens cooperate with the number of restrictions. Following will apply to all citizens. Terminal use will require personal gospel ID checks. Periodic inspections will be performed in all blocks. Civilian access into the access pillar is restricted. The heightened security may result in some inconvenience for citizens. These measures are designed to ensure the safety of all residents of our fair city. We hope you understand and will offer your complete cooperation. LibreArc Security Division. Still confused. Okay. Just finished dinner and an episode of The Witcher with wife. Now going to keep working on my creative mode Factorio and hang out here. Nice. Well, I appreciate you hanging out. What do we have here? A Behemoth. We done 0 damage. I'm gonna grab a beverage here shortly.
Piece of cake.
Oh, hello. One job, Estelle. One job. Good, not bad, not bad.
Done yet.
Okay. I'm wondering if it has to do with the... It probably has to do with the terminal in the other building. I've read this one. Okay, we're gonna go back. Request gospel reprint. Joshua. Go Celeste. Did these give me different options? Must be matching name and biological signature in the application with the database of citizens. Must be somehow both. There's nothing we can do here. So short of pulling a citizen out of the past. I'm not going to get anywhere with this. Might be a good idea to go back, talk to... Okay, we got to talk to a professor about this. So, okay, so we might have to go back. Okay, I got it. I got it. Okay. I'm going to take a quick washroom break, stretch, grab a beverage. You love the foreshadowing this game does when we're playing SC. It's definitely something. There's a lot of little hints, especially when you play a game over and over again. You find it new stuff all the time, and I like it. Really like it. So I'm gonna take a quick washroom break. When I come back, we'll continue. We'll have to go back to RCL. Hopefully we'll have enough for another Sapphire gem. We'll go from there. I'll be right back, folks. Are you all having fun? Yeah, let me consolidate some tabs here. Okay. We're back. We're back. I guess we have to go all the way back to oh, hello. We have to go all the way back to the RCL. God, he does 0 damage. Damn it. What do I think of this dungeon so far? It's only the beginning, and I think it's going to be a very fun dungeon. I think it's gonna be long. I think it's gonna be a long dungeon. I really do. And I'm okay with that. So a fungeon, yes. A fungeon. Okay, so that's the emergency one. Halo Rail Cradle Station number 35. The Halo Rail system is currently operating at limited capacity. We apologize for the inconvenience. Please select service from this terminal. So we'll gate release lock. Looks like it won't be nearly so easy this time. An authentic gospel. I wonder if we can get one somehow. Okay, so I can't go that far yet. Okay. Online shop. Quartz. So a topaz. A topaz and an emerald. I will take a topaz. Do I need an emerald? No, I have one already. I need a topaz for sure. Emerald. And it's 15 plus things. Yeah, we'll take one. Would you like to activate emergency mode for Cradle? Here it comes. Fancy. So we should finally be able to use these things, right? I think so. Let's go out and try. Oh, nice. Okay, so West Kalmar Station. So this will bring us back to the RCL. I feel like it needs more elevator music. Whoa, that didn't take very long. For as fast as it went, there was barely any vibration or unsteadiness either. To be honest, this technology is a bit mind-blowing. No kidding. Still, as nice as it is to go fast, the view was amazing too. I kind of wish it went a bit slower so you could enjoy it. It is, unfortunately. I kind of think the important bit is what this does to the speed at which we can get around. We got to try to find other stations as soon as we can. Do 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 do. What? I have two. I'm almost to that point. Find other stations trying to replace me, eh? You can never replace you, station. We will never replace you. I mean, look what you did to the other four. There can only be one station. We don't talk about the other four? Uh-huh. Oh, yay, he calls allies. How hard is it to hit this thing? Oh, nice, you're critical. So,
Piece of cake.
six. I will be a I'm not gonna bother. I will wait and see if we can get more as we go through. Because I don't want to waste Oh, hey, look. I can actually go up now. Now it got me all confused because I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Buy items. Hello, everyone. What's up, Griff? How are you, buddy? How goes it? Did you find anything interesting? I'm not so sure about interesting. We found something pretty weird, though. Oh? What did you find? Well, Estelle explained about finding a gospel issuing terminal and that it was asking for a citizen's name. I see. So you need a citizen's name on the record to be issued a gospel. Yeah, that's about the size of it. No question of the day today. I have to transfer all my questions of the day from my laptop, and I keep forgetting. So I have a sticky note ready for tomorrow. So that's one thing I have to do before stream. Long shot, but you wouldn't happen to know the names of a bunch of folks from ancient civilization, would you? Of course not. Contrary to popular belief, I'm not that old. However, those data crystals have records on them, among other things. If you check the data Capel has decrypted, you may be able to fish out a name. That's true. The data on those crystals were presumably written by a citizen of this place. The data crystals, huh? Well, not like we have any other clues. Let's go take a look. Data crystals. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, okay. So we only have 7 to go through. Seal mechanism 1 of 4. My name is Celeste D. Osleys. There's my name. I am the designer of the seal mechanism and the woman ultimately responsible for the sealing of the Aureole. I have decided to leave behind a series of records for the world to come in case the second seal is activated and the Aureole, which we sealed in another dimension, should threaten to return. I know, it's sad. How are you, sir? Welcome back. If you who read this message seek to prevent the Aureole's return, I pray this information will aid you. However, if you seek to restore the Aureole, I beg you, reconsider. The Aureole's power is too great for we children of man to wield. When we used it connected us to the darkest Gehenna. The purpose of the seals is to prevent any contact between the Aureole and humanity, thus ensuring humanity's survival. I feel the need to clarify. The Aureole itself does not wish to control or harm humanity. The disaster that visited us was our fault alone. Do not doubt the mercy of our great goddess in gifting this gift to us. It is we who are unequal to such a gift. In truth, the construction and implementation of the seal goes directly against the will of the people of our democratic ideals. Even among our group, some believed we should try to find a way to use the Aureole's power effectively. However, once it obtained anatomy, the Aureole began to change our society and our lives drastically. It did not just concern itself with our physical well-being, it considered our mental well-being to be top priority as well. To provide an example, the Aureole facilitated the creation of virtual realities intended to induce euphoria in participants. It even altered brain chemistry to achieve this. It was no different than taking a powerful euphoric stimulant and hallucinogen at the same time. Worse still, there were no side effects, no physical ones at least. Such boons have brought humanity's very continued existence into question. The effects already began to tell upon our citizenry, and we have precious little time left to us. As a result, we have overcome our differences to undertake the sealing, all too aware of many difficulties we are likely to face in the process. In order to make the seal mechanism into a reality, we needed both enormous amounts of energy and massive facilities. We, to the source of the energy, first thought of using the Aureole itself. The Aureole responds to people's wishes and gives its boon. In other words, by wishing, we thought that perhaps we could pull the needed amount of energy from the Aureole. However, that did not come to pass. Shortly after the Ariole gained autonomy, it turned to simply one-sidedly bestowing its gift regardless of wishes of the people. We could not use the power of the Ariole. Casting our eyes beyond the city, we began to consider using the energy sleeping in the Septium veins that rest deep beneath the earth, and eventually resolved to build atop those. However, we were already under the watch of the Ariole. It seems the Ariole had come to the conclusion that its first priority was the continuation of the city, and therefore the elimination of all potential obstacles to that. So, to deceive the Ariole, we proceeded with the construction of those buildings under the guise of monitoring the Septium veins. The facility was brought roughly 500 yards beneath the earth on the eastern side of Valeria Lake. According to our investigation, this was the location where the Septium veins gathered most efficiently. Land beneath the city was sprawling primal forest, as it was untouched by human activity. Building on top of it proved remarkably easy. We, while avoiding the attention of the Ariole, collected all the technology we had and hurried to complete the underground facility. While the construction of the underground facility was underway, we built additional structures on the fringes of the surface. The Annenberg, whose inner walls point ever towards the Ariole, and the 4 device towers that surrounded the Ariole. Each system of structures possessed a critical role in the plan and were as vital as the seal mechanism as the underground facility. Okay. Celeste D. Osleys. That is the name. I'll help out around here until you find my brothers. Thanks to the Bobcat, I've got a lot of experience working on ships. I'll be a lot more helpful than a certain someone would be. Still gotta get that dig in, don't you? This beats going back under that tunnel again. Nice. Nice. Okay, so Orban. What did I get? Topaz gem, right? Yes, defense. What was the other one that was here? What? Emerald Shield 5. No. Back down. Back down. Bound. I should probably do a quick save. Estelle will make the request. Celeste. D. Oh, it got it. Okay, okay. It gotta be Chloe. I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Name match found. Bio pattern is 73%.
Name. Match found. Bio pattern. 73% match to records. Applicant temporarily recognized as the Celeste D. Oxleys. Reprinting gospel.
Oh. Whoa. Looks like spatial translocation. Received original gospel. It's a real gospel, just as they used in the ancient past. Yeah, the Society replicas are amazingly accurate. So we were right. The Celeste D. Osleys mentioned in the towers was your ancestor, Chloe. They must be. They must have been the ones who took charge in leading people from the city. I'm a little surprised the computer thinks we're so biologically similar, though. Original gospel? Wow. As far as I'm concerned, it's another one for the Divine Providence. Anyway, I bet we can open that underground gate if we use this in the station terminal. Let's get going. Yes, absolutely. Do 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 do. Gate lock release. In the event of service, yeah, okay. We should be able to unlock the gate if we show the terminal the gospel we got. So pretty. Bingo.
Locks on gate in station vicinity have been removed. Tunnel is now usable.
All right, moving on.
All right, what's next?
Oh yeah, we still have the door in that first section too that we can't open. I forgot about that. I wonder what that's gonna do. Maybe we'll have to do everything and then come back to it.
Not bad.
Not bad. I want blue Sepith. Oh poop, what way do I go? Wow. And they're all gonna be dead.
That's that.
I'm not gonna get any blue Sepith, am I?
Let's move out.
Nope. I can get down with this music though. Very good.
Not done yet.
I feel like this is the way I have to go. 1 damage. I'm gonna have to go back the other way. Oh.
We're good to go.
Yeah, I need to go back the other way. Sepith. The chest ashore is empty. Yep. I'm so glad you checked this chest. I'm you from the future. And I came back in time and worked on this game so I could warn you about... I'm sorry. Did you misunderstand something? Only one item per person. Now go away. Hello. I don't think I fought the fish. 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 Brute angler. Bum, 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 bum.
Well, that takes care of that.
We almost have enough. Like it. Yeah, I feel like this is the...
Here comes a new challenger!
Well, hello. Mr. Confused Cultist. How are you, sir? Yeah, this is definitely the way I have to go. This is definitely the way I have to go. What's up, cultists? Welcome, raiders. How was your stream, sir? How was Elden Ring? I've been lurking. As I get lost in this maze. Dragon, Pixel, Vice, Chris. Hello. Welcome in. Cultist, thank you for that raid. If you guys don't know who I am, my name is Jeff. We do a lot of retro modern RPGs here. And we're in the final chapter, Trails in the Sky SC, and we are having a time. Dunham. But I hope your stream went well, cultist. Big fish. How was that a surprise attack? Really? Really? RPG guy is my kind of guy. What's up? Went all right. It went well. I found out I was in an area I wasn't supposed to be until I was 30 levels higher. Even though I did half of it. Wow. Wow. Well, how many deaths did you get in that area though? Let me add you and Chris. So we have a gamble system here. And I announced earlier in stream with the gamble system, if you have a usable clip that's posted in chat or in the Discord for like social medias, you'll gain an extra 1,000 crystals at the end of the stream week. And if you host the stream, you gain an extra 2,500. So you have a chance to get like 10,000 points each week. We're not finishing this game tonight. This channel. It has to be genuine reactions that I can use in social media. What's up, Kafka? I'll go get food because I haven't eaten much today. You get food, Cultist. You need to eat. Go get food. We will be here. What's up, Kafka? How are you, buddy? Been a while. Hey, we're gonna be using the points later down the road anyway, Station. People are gonna want points. FF10 laugh. Everybody loves the FF10 laugh. All right, cheese sticks. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. It's your calling card, yeah. As a Poyo.
That's that.
Oh dear.
Let's move out.
Sounded like it was from Star Wars. No, that's the T-Rex sound from Jurassic Park. Finally started to play FF12 since it finally went on sale on Steam. Nice. I like FF12. FF12 has some amazing voice acting. The story is a bit slow to get into, but monsters. Put that there. The White Gehenna. I hit 4 of them. Okay. Twelve is a great experience. I like 12. I've only played the Zodiac Age version. When I started when it was released, I played until a certain point in the game, and I just couldn't get into it. So I gave it a retry when Zodiac Age came out, and I loved it. You like the Zodiac Age version a lot. I kind of grumpily did not like it when I played it originally. So the thing that the Zodiac Age brings is it's the international version. So it brought the job system. So yeah, it brought all the job system over. Whereas in the original, you only had one grid. You should be very grumpy about all the things you could miss. It's fair. It's fair. I can't imagine doing one of the super bosses. On the PS2. Fixing the chest system? Yeah, they did. Oh, that thing can heal? Really? Yeah. There we go. If you open this one chest next to the building 1 hour into the game, you can not get this all. Yeah. I remember that. How much does the actual attack do? Okay. It's fine. 9 and 12 are the best looking games of their console generation, in your opinion, in my opinion. Yeah. 9 was, I liked 9. 9 really had, I think the thing about 9 is this, the whole art style of 9. Oh, that's Chloe. But 9 had a good story. Like, I like each Final Fantasy for their own different reason.
Well, that takes care of that.
Onions level 80. That is one of the few I have not beaten because I was renting it originally. I only literally just got what's Hermes? What did I get? Oh. Ancients to slave footwear makes the lighter on the feather. I beat 9 a long time ago. But I only just own I own the original copies now. Last year I think I bought them. I own 7. I found 7 in Walmart for like 20 bucks. But it was green label, but still. Back in the day when I would play big JRPGs by renting them from the stores. And I remember renting all the games from the stores. And then when you used to go in and like rent the game and then you had to bring it back, and like at the time my mother was like, yeah, you can't have the game while you're going to school, so it was only weekend type thing, so I had to bring the game back. And then when I would go rent it again, I had to rent another game because the game that I wanted to that I was originally playing was out and never knew when it was coming back. Oh, the joy. 6, 7, 9, and 10 are your favorites because I like their stories. I definitely agree with that. And that's a ripe onion. It is a ripe onion. He is a green onion. Hey, I know you had high hopes for this chest, but it's empty. Don't worry about it though. Maybe the next one will have something great. Maybe. And now I can actually go the way I want to go. which is this way. Oh, he called an ally. Damn it. Don't call another one. Damn it. Oh. Did it cramp me now? I've been meaning to try the Breath of Fire games, actually. They're on the backlog list, Pixel. We may see one in between some of the Trails games, you never know. Why? Why? Breath of Fire 4 is the best one. Only I need to find 3 and 4 in order to play them. Actually, no, I know that's a lie. I have 3 on the PS3, and I have 4. I think 4 is PSP, so I'm gonna have to try to figure out that one. I've only played the SNES ones, love 2, and I have the soft spot for 1. So the first 2 I can play on Switch Online.
Done.
And the other 2 I can play through PlayStation, so it's not too bad. Oh, can't. We'll go up here. Wind gem. The chest is empty, but the woodwork is impressive. It is. It is. So you have impede. What about the retranslations? There's a really good fan translation for 2, which basically perfects it. And there's one being worked on for Breath of Fire 1. I don't have the fan translations now. How would you like it if some random chest kept opening you? Oh my. My favorite RPG when I was like a little kid was Mega Man X Command Mission, if anyone knows that game. I've owned it since release and I've only played like 5 minutes of it. It's on the list as well. Lion King sword. Where's Mufasa? You open the chest to see a man's face just smiling at you. Unsettled, you back away and close the lid. Let's not open that one again. Lasagna. Do 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 do. That just goes around. That's fine. A Xenoblade and Command Mission. You have my applaud, my good man. I have a bunch of other stuff too. I have Grandia for PS1, the Lunar games. Got hack.
All right, what's next?
Why are you summoning my cat? I figured you wanted company. Versatire. My cat's name is Simba. Oh boy. we found a sword called the Lion King sword. Golden Sun is another one that needs love. I don't own Golden Sun, but I think I can get it digitally. Hey, you. Yeah, you. Stop reading all these chest messages and get on with playing the game. I was told by a chest quote. Wow. I didn't think that would happen. Being told by a chest quote.
My name is Jeff.
Yes, it is.
We're good to go.
We are? I think we are. Fish fillets. Oh, that's a big fish. A big fish. Oh, there's 3 big fishes. And I don't get the critical. Damn it. You guys have a good night. I'm going to eat my udon. All right, you enjoy your food. Thank you for coming in on that cultist raid, Pixel. Always appreciate it. All right. Time to get serious here now. We have 3 big fishes. I'm hoping that they're gonna stay there. So I think I can hit all 3 with Flicker. I get 2 of them. Of course, the one that I don't hit is the one that gets to attack. Damn it.
Not bad.
Not bad. Fish fillets, fish eggs. Oh, lovely. I would like one that cures well. Well, that's new. Ooh, I like that. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I did not say Poyo Poyo. I said, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.